Hi, lovely to have you here. Welcome to the Electro Revolution EV News Brief. My name is Michael and I'm a car and tech enthusiast. What you'll hear in this episode is first, Tesla's global sales pressure and why analysts are watching closely. BYD's continued expansion and rises in European registrations. Rivian's Gen 2 cost cuts, AI push, and Georgia plant plans aimed at profitability. NIO posts a narrower loss and stronger revenue, the market reaction and sales rebound. Porsche, how it launches, the interest in the Cayenne Electric in the US, and record configurator activity. We'll also cover some quick updates on Lucid, BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Hyundai Kia, and industry trends. So let's get straight into it. These are today's stories from around the world. First up, Tesla. Now we know Tesla's the EV leader and are facing mounting sales pressures across major markets, with analysts noting notable falls in deliveries and regional sales slowdowns. The company is confronting tougher competition from both Chinese entrants and improved offerings from legacy automakers. And investors and dealers alike are watching whether upcoming product and pricing moves will re-accelerate the demand. Now, turning to BYD, the Chinese giant that continues to expand overseas, with fresh data pointing to rising new car registrations in Europe. As the brand deepens its presence, alongside strong retail growth, customer experiences and aftermarket service remain a focus for BYD as it scales in new markets. Rivian, that's next. The American EV truck and SUV maker has outlined plans tied to its Gen 2 strategy that aim to slash material costs and boost margins, including aggressive cost reductions, partnerships for in-car software and navigations, and a new US manufacturing push with a planned plant in Georgia, targeted for later part of the decade. The moves are framed towards reaching a sustainable profitability by the mid to late 2020s. Now NIO in China, that's an EV maker, and that reported a narrower quarterly loss and revenue growth that beat recent trends, prompting a positive move in its share price this morning. Management pointed to stronger deliveries through October and ongoing margin initiatives that helped close the gap versus prior losses, an encouraging sign amid an intensely competitive domestic market. Porsche is making headlines in the luxury EV market. Orders and interest for the upcoming Cayenne Electric have surged, with the US configurator logging record early engagement, a sign that the brand's electrified SUV strategy is resonating with buyers who want Porsche-level personalization and performance in an EV package. From Lucid, the company continues to recognize and refine production guidance as it ramps new product programs. Leadership changes and operational updates aim to accelerate growth and prepare Lucid for a wider market expansion as it moves models beyond the niche luxury sedan segments. BMW is reportedly exploring expanded powertrain strategies, including the potential use of extended range generator systems for some EV models, a response to market demand in regions where buyers prize range and refueling flexibility. This indicates automakers are experimenting with mixed technical approaches to broaden EV appeal. Mercedes-Benz, it's opened orders for key new electric models in Europe, whilst also showcasing experimental concepts that emphasize bi-directional charging and flexible energy management. The company is positioning some vehicles not just as transport, but as part of broader energy ecosystem. Finally, Hyundai Kia. Their design and engineering centers are doubling down on making EVs faster to recharge and more engaging to drive. Porsche engineers even cited Hyundai's simulated shift tech as inspiring features for future electric sports cars, an example of how ideas are crossing company lines to improve driver experience. So the quick market hits. Several automakers reported model launches and concept reveals at regional shows this week. Chinese startups continue to introduce value-priced models for export and the charging ecosystem, along with pricing, warranty, and service networks. That remains a critical differentiator for buyers. That's the EV brief for today. For deeper reads, timestamps, and links, they're in the description of the video. I'm Michael. Thanks for listening. Subscribe for the daily EV roundup and drop your questions in the comments for tomorrow's update.